In the previous video, we broke down the components that make up a social media ad on almost every platform. And in this video, we will have a closer look at Facebook and Instagram. And by the end, you will have a better understanding of the 5 different elements of an ad on these platforms. Facebook's tool for planning, creating, and managing ads, called Facebook Ads Manager, allows you to run campaigns on a number of platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, and Audience Network. On Facebook and Instagram, your ad can be shown in a number of different places. But for now, we'll just focus on what ads look like when placed in the feed and in stories. And here's an example of an ad for Ino and Nico shown in 3 different placements: the Facebook feed, the Instagram feed, and Instagram stories. I will walk you through the different components of these ads and point out differences along the way. First, we see the page icon and name of the advertiser. The icon and the name are determined by your Facebook business page or your Instagram business account. And there's also a label underneath your page name that lets your audience know you've sponsored the post, meaning you've paid for displaying it. Next, the visual. And in some ways, this is the most important element of your ad. It's the eye-catching photo or the must-watch video that says something about you, your business, or your product, and that shows people what you're all about. A great visual makes people want to stop and spend some time with your ad. Let's talk about copy. The important thing here is that people often skim read their screens. So say what you want to say straight away in as few words as possible. Get straight to the point. For example, celebrate spring with 20% off everything. Or a good boy deserves a good grooming, as you can read in some of these ads. The best copy is copy that matches the overall message that you're trying to convey. If your ad says summer sale, the image probably shouldn't show children building a snowman. For Facebook newsfeed ads, your ad has 2 additional pieces of copy: a headline placed under your visual and a link description that tells your audience what to expect about the destination that you are linking to. Now, your call to action. Simply put, this is what you want people to do after they see your ad. And Facebook and Instagram have a great list of call to action options that include book now, contact us, shop now, and learn more. Note how the CTA button looks a little bit different in each placement, and a click or a swipe up on an Instagram Stories ad brings your audience to the destination you've set up. Note that while Facebook lets you select a button for your CTA, some other ad platforms, such as Pinterest, they don't have that option. And in that case, you should make sure you include a call to action in your copy, because it's important to nudge people to the action that you want them to take after they see your ad. Finally, in feed ads, you find a number of ways your audience can engage with your posts by adding a reaction, comment, or sharing your ad. And it's important to monitor the engagement on your ads, especially the comments, because it's common that potential customers ask questions about your product or services before they decide to make a purchase. So make sure to answer them. Now that we have a good understanding of the different elements that make up an ad, it's time to look at a few campaigns that were particularly effective. So in our next video, we'll evaluate some actual campaign examples and find out what made them successful.